Salute to everybody. Salute to everybody that's about to tune in. It's been a minute. I haven't been live in like a couple days. I ain't gonna lie. Like I think the last time I was live like Friday. I went live Friday, but I haven't been live this whole week. But I said, yo, I'm gonna go live today. You know what I'm saying? We gonna address a few things on the internet. I'm not gonna address none of the suckers because the suckers gonna get addressed. But we is gonna be addressing a couple topics. Reggie Wright, Puff, Eric Adams. Again, we're gonna get back into that. Uh, Candace Owens being the feds, Hassan being the feds. We gonna get into all of that. But if y'all coming and y'all tuning in, man, smash the like button, man. Share this live. Let's get these numbers up, man. Ping up, share. I'm saying ping up. I'm thinking I'm on Clubhouse now, but share this, man. Let's get it in. Um, I'm definitely gonna try to put some content tonight or maybe Tuesday of some of my Clubhouse content. What's good? What's good, James? How you, family? But yeah, man. Everything's been good though. I just been chilling, you know. Staying firm, man. That's all I could do, man. That's all I could do, man. That's all I could do. How that song goes? Uh, the game is on, pimps and hoes. Talk about those I know. City Bama, what's good? What's good? The world is mine, can't you see? I'm just trying to be all I could be. Everybody, everybody. That's my shit, boy. But yeah, yo. Max B tell? No, Max B did not tell, man. I'm not gonna push that narrative. Max B did not tell, bro. You know, I got some people that I fuck with, they'll say he did. And then some people I fuck with say no, he didn't. So I'm not gonna say Max told. All I'm gonna say is if a female tells on you and say that you ratted on them, you know, and she took the stand on you and your brother, your half brother, what can you say about that? That's crazy when people that's arguing about Max B, bro. Max B got 75. He just got the shit slimmed down. I know they put my address out there, bro. These dudes is clams, my nigga. They been putting my address online since I've been on here, bro. This is, yo, listen. They had my other address before they got this one. They had my other address, so it's like they do is put my addresses out there. I don't get it. I think it's weird, but like I tell y'all, man, you dealing with weird individuals online. You dealing with suckers, part-time suckers. Anytime a nigga gotta put your shit, it's like, I don't know what to tell y'all. But yeah, I know they have it. Yo, I need y'all to understand this. If y'all not getting my notifications, please, I want y'all to unsubscribe, subscribe back, and hit the notification bell. Cause YouTube is not basically giving y'all the notifications to my channel. And a lot of people have been telling me that. I don't know why they do that. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first came on YouTube, I've never had that problem. Like this channel, I'm having this problem. Chillin' with love, how you doing? Peace to you, Queen. Um, I've never had this problem on my first YouTube channel and my second YouTube channel. When I got this third one, I had so much problems. And it's not to be funny. But like I told y'all, man. Subscribe back and y'all get the notification bells. we gonna talk about Reggie Wright. We gonna talk about Hassan. We gonna talk about everything. Yeah, and donate to the Cash App. Support the movement. Bullets Gotti. $ Bullets Gotti. If y'all love the content, donate, man. Support the platform. That's all we ask, man. To donate, support the platform. You know what I'm saying? I ain't asking for much. You know, Hood TMZ is a cornball. I don't know that nigga. He's a cornball. He's a dude that wanted to be. I'm not gonna say his name. He's just a cornball. That's what I'm gonna say, bro. I'm not gonna even trust dude. He's a cornball. You know. Anytime a nigga gets online and keep trying to like address me, bro, it's like, why would I even entertain a nigga like that, bro? Like, it's sad, bro. Like, it's a lot of people show their miserability on this YouTube. Like, they show how miserable they are, bro. A superhero. Oh, my guy was Nightwing, bro. I'm a Nightwing fan. You know, that was my favorite superhero at one point. It was Nightwing and Green Arrow. I heard about the port strike. I heard about that. You know. Hey yo, part two dropping tomorrow. Me and Benzino, bro. It ain't over with. It ain't over. We got more. You know. The interview part two is dropping tomorrow. So if y'all seen part one of my Benzino interview, part two is gonna be even better. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Part two is gonna be even better. So be tuned in to that. You know what I'm saying? My best interviews, in my opinion, is Sub, Benzino, Product, Keith Murray, Lord Jamal was good too. But like my top three right now, my top three favorites, Benzino, Sub, and Product. And then Keith Murray is four. And then Lord Jamal is five. You know. Nah, Gene Deal cool. He cool peoples. I don't got no beef with Gene. Gene's cool peoples. That's my guy. I fucks with Gene. You know what I'm saying? I can't never shit on Gene Deal. You know, people take his words and misappropriate it, but Gene a cool nigga. You know, Gene a cool nigga. A lot of niggas on the internet take his words and then they run with it and then they say things that he don't even say. So, you know. Um, yo, let me tell you something. Dirty sector YouTube is ridiculous, bro. Like anytime you got niggas in the sector of YouTube that have an issue with somebody, it's crazy. First property, salute. You know, I created Dirty Sector YouTube, but I don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these niggas is just, they can't get right, you know? And everybody's a can't get right when they can't get right. When you got a beef on your content, that's crazy to me. But hey, man, who am I to judge a nigga? Can't judge everybody, man. Hey, Mo, what's good? How you feeling, Maurice? But yeah, let's get into the topic at hand. I want to address a few things right now. Um, definitely want to address the whole. I've been watching a lot of shit on YouTube. Uh, that's been going on. Um, so please share this live. If y'all in here, share this live. Subscribe to the channel. Um, that's all we ask. Yeah, salute. Most definitely, most definitely. Um, and we're gonna address everything. Like I said, one thing about me, one thing for certain, two things for sure. We address everything and everything possible. So let's get into the topic at hand. Let's get into this Reggie Wright shit. I want to speak about Reggie Wright. I definitely want to get into him because I be watching Born first, and I think son is cat, bro. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of these internet people, they have platforms and they cat, bro. Yo, Ray Brown, salute. How you feeling, brother? Peace and blessings to you. You know, but you like a lot of these dudes is cat. You know, this YouTube shit shows you that be careful of false prophets and be careful of the agents on YouTube. All right. A lot of these YouTube pundits is agents, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I told y'all this for like a couple months now that I don't believe none of these niggas. A select few of them I fuck with because niggas' stories be consistent, and then it's few of them niggas. It's just they just not consistent at all. They just on here for a check and they say and do things that they really don't believe. You know what I'm saying? Some of these dudes want to see certain people and they don't mind seeing motherfuckers destroy each other on here because you gotta understand an agent is who an agent is, bro. There's so many agents of chaos on YouTube that it's not even funny, man. You know what I'm saying? And they don't mind being agents. You know, they don't mind being sellouts on here. You know, they don't mind being a part of debauchery. You know, a lot of them is just that's what they into. Debauchery, the drama, the fuck nigga shit, a whole lot of it, right? A lot of them say they fuck with certain people and they really don't. You know, because you gotta understand, a lot of these people, they have narratives, man. You know. Salute to Harlem. I appreciate that love. Um, you know, so a lot of these people be agent provocateurs, man. You know. And they know they agent provocateurs, man. But they don't see. This is what I be trying to tell y'all. They don't care that they agent provocateurs. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing, like I told you, two things for certain, three things for sure, is that a motherfucker on YouTube don't care if he come off as an agent. You know, they don't care about that. They care about getting content, getting views, and being clout chasers. That's all they care about. So I'll be watching Bomb First. I don't know if a lot of y'all people is familiar with the channel Bomb First. And y'all know I've been doing my little investigation because I'm out to do a documentary series on Patreon. I'm about to start doing it this week. Well, I'm going to be working on a lot of the content. I'm putting it on Patreon. And I'm going to be breaking down the East and West beef on my platform. So I'm going to be, you know, filming the content, and I'm going to be putting the content over there to Patreon because, you know, like I tell people all the time, you know, a lot of certain things you can't really talk about on YouTube because YouTube has gotten a little bit more strict. And I get it. It's content. It's about the content, and it's about not offending certain people. So you don't want to really, you know, deep dive in certain shit. But like I tell people, I will be on Patreon, putting a lot of that content over there that I would like to put on here. But you know, I got a couple of the mini documentaries that I did on here that spoke about the East and West shit. And like I be telling people, you know, believe less shit that you hear and see, because 99% of what you hear and 99% of the shit that you see is not the ideal truth. Okay? They'll make it seem like certain people did this, certain people did that, and it don't be like that, you know. But that's why I say, in the world we live in, um, when people could push their narratives the way they want to push it, they'll push it, you know, because you gotta understand, content creators on YouTube, yo, shout out to Detroit in the building, is caught up in the illusion. So when it goes to that East-West content, I always tell people to deep dive in it. So push past the bumper clock. You know, people saying, yo, Puff killed Pac and Big, right? And I say, yo, why nobody is going hard at Reggie Wright? All the clues been put out there because Suge done said some shit. Shout out to Suge. Warren G threw some hints out there. Frank Alexander threw some hints out there, right? And Michael Moore threw some hints out there, right? And all the hints that these dudes threw out there was, right? And Choke No Joke and Gene threw hints out there that Reggie Wright had his hands in the death of Pac and Big. And I'm saying to myself, Keefe D's a fucking liar, right? He was given a script by Greg Caden to say certain shit that he said, right? They trying to give him 45 years. That's what they trying to give Eric Adams. You know, Keefe D was a liar, right? And they told him you're gonna have immunity. They lied to him. And he put that shit out on blast on I think it was the last Vlad interview when he said he got lied to, and even on All the Dialogue, he said, yo, the cop lied, right? And then you have a lot of these motherfucking Compton police officers, right? That's been in the fucking force, that was police officers with old boy's pops, Reggie Wright pops, Reggie Wright Sr. And they all said they had a hand in that shit. Now, hey, yo, David, I can't play Vaughn. I can't play copyright music, bro. I'm sorry. I would love to play it, but I can't do that, bro. Come on, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I would do it. Next live I do it, I'll probably do it for you. But, you know, can't do that, bro. Can't do that. We doing content. So, then I went back and I watched the video. What you talking about? Yo, Doc, what are you talking about, bro? I forgot what I was saying. No, it ain't no roach on my wall, bro. What are you talking about, bro? That's a butterfly joint behind me, bro. It ain't no roach on the wall, bro. Come on, my nigga. This nigga, this nigga said, yo, bro, what are you talking about? Look behind. Yo, bro, what are you talking about, bro? There's no roach behind me, bro. I think you seeing things, bro. It's not a roach behind me, bro. Nigga said a roach is behind me. Bro, it ain't no fly behind me, bro. You see what's behind me? Yo, son, it's a fucking, look, bro. It's a butterfly. That's all you see behind me, bro. What's good? What's good? The kid, what's good? Salute, bro. Um, dudes be, come on, bro. Stop the trolling, man. Stop the trolling. Ain't no roach on my head, bro. Stop it, man. Stop it, bro. Come on, my nigga. Hey, come on. Don't. I'm doing my content, bro. Don't throw me off of what I was saying, bro. Come on. I fucks with y'all niggas, but come on, bro. Come on, man. Let's cut the goofy shit out. So let me get to what I was saying. So in Vegas at the MGM Grand, Keefe D, right? Orlando had got beat up. But a lot of people don't know that Reggie Wright Sr. was the one that helped out Orlando Anderson at the fucking MGM Grand, right? What people was not saying is David Mack, Kevin Gaines, Rafael Perez was also at that fight. Kevin Gaines was the one that killed Tupac and killed motherfucking Biggie. This is facts, right? Now, peep this. Suge went on his podcast and set out his own mouth. Yeah, the Bruce Seldon fight versus Tyson. Yeah. Suge set his own mouth about the walkie-talkie shit and about the Bruce Seldon fight. And he also said that when he went to jail, the same Compton sheriffs, the same dirty cops was throwing parties. Now listen, throwing parties with his money. They was in the box seats and all that. All right. So nah, who killed Boogie? Who killed Biggie? Who killed Biggie was Amir Muhammad. That's who killed Biggie. Amir Muhammad. Amir Muhammad killed Biggie. That's who killed Biggie. Amir Muhammad. That's a fact. Amir Muhammad killed Big. And he was also friends with them niggas. Okay. The police killed Pac and the police killed Big. David Mack was the one. No, Gaines shot Pac, bro. Kevin Gaines shot Pac. Kevin Gaines, David Mack is the ones that murdered Pac. It's a fact. Those are the ones that was responsible for Pac getting killed. That's why when Yak said the dude that shot Pac, he said what he saw. And that's why they murdered Yak. They had him murdered. But Kevin Gaines killed Tupac, Amir Muhammad killed Biggie. So it was some COINTELPRO. The same thing that happened to Malcolm X at the Audubon Ballroom. Eugene Roberts lined up Malcolm X, the cop that lined up Tupac's mother because she was Panther 21. Yeah, the police lined up his mom's, Eugene Roberts. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yeah. But a cop killed Biggie and Tupac. You know? What people don't understand is Keefe D had nothing to do with the murder of Tupac. Orlando Anderson. Now, the cops in Compton and them said that it was the Rampart that was a part of that. See, if you watch the movie City of Lies, you'll basically understand what Russell Poole was trying to say. And if you read any of the books, they all said that it was police. But this is why I say This is why when people, the Lakewood Mall situation, it happened, but that never was about no chain. That's what people not understanding. See, this is why I'm trying to tell y'all, and people got to remember this, okay? Keefe D was given a promise by Greg Kading to say that he was hired by Zip and Puff. But here's the thing that people don't know, and this is facts. Zip and was with Tyson Entourage, right? Now, mind you, these is LA niggas, all right? This is LA niggas. This is LA niggas, right? Now, mind you, if you got LA niggas, West Coast niggas, and this is the thing that always never made sense to me. Why would a LA nigga ask a New York nigga to give them a firearm? When basically, these is West Coast niggas. Keefe D had a house out there in Vegas. Why would fucking Keefe D and them dudes go to Eric Vaughn Zip for hammer? That's the thing that people, I never understood. You know, why would they ask a dude for hammer that's really live out there? But when people don't put two and two together and understand what's really going on, and understand that a lot of this is just propaganda to hide the intricate plot. Look, if the FBI knew that old boy, right? This is what people gotta understand, right? And this is real talk. Just listen to this facts, right? If the FBI, because they know who killed Biggie and Tupac, right? They can release the FBI files. Remember this, right? The FBI was not only just watching Death Row, they was watching Bad Boy, right? So when Death Row was in Vegas, the FBI was watching Death Row and Pac. When Bad Boy was in LA, the FBI was watching Bad Boy, Puff, and Big, right? So this is the thing. If the FBI is watching all these individuals, right? And you telling me they don't know who shot dude? Why do you think they had Keefe D to do what he did by, not Keefe D, Greg Kading? Why do you think Greg Kading, they put him as the head of the just basically the head of the investigation of that case? Where basically they wanted him to close the case because basically they didn't want lawsuits coming down on them. So they had to get somebody that was going to clear the whole Rampart scandal, because what people don't understand is all those cops was dirty. Kevin Gaines, the cop that killed them, was dirty. Yeah, the cop that killed Kevin Gaines was dirty. You know, he was a dirty cop. And why he killed, you know, Frank Liger, why he killed Kevin Gaines was basically to shut him up, because eventually he was going to tell all the shit that they was doing. Because Liger and Gaines were all crooked cops in the Rampart division, right? He knew Kevin Gaines, and Kevin Gaines knew him. They all was dirty police officers, right? They wasn't clean cops. So if you watch the show Unsolved and you watch, you know, all the shit they did, City of Lies, they all was dirty cops. Like I said, Liger was a dirty cop. Greg Caden was a dirty cop. They all was a dirty cop because they knew what each and every one of them was doing. They knew what each and every one of them was doing. You know, he tried to say, no, I didn't know. He didn't know Gaines. He did know Gaines. You know, but he wanted to make sure that the code of silence, that he didn't expose or brought down all these cops. That was all dirty. Because what you got to understand, when you got Amir Muhammad and you got David Mack, these are all people that were dirty cops. And what people don't understand is David Kenner, how he's involved. Now we're going to get into David Kenner. You know, David Kenner was basically the guy that hired these cops. You know, hired these cops. You know what I'm saying? Rafael Perez, fucking Kevin Gaines. You know, they hired these dudes. You know, Mir Muhammad wasn't a cop, but he was affiliated. He was affiliated with them. He was affiliated. And he was not in law enforcement, but he was doing security work, Amir Muhammad. That's what people don't understand. He did security work. But Amir Muhammad, Kevin Gaines, David Mack, these guys were all friends. They was all friends. They were all friends. Okay? His name was Henry Billups. That's his real name. You know? And what people don't understand is my email is on my thing. What do you ask me my email for? My email is in my page. You could go look at my email. But let me finish what I was saying, because y'all cut me off. So, Amir Muhammad was Biggie's real killer. And like I said, Kevin Gaines was Tupac's real killer. It was never Keefe D, never Orlando Anderson, not even Dre. It was Kevin Gaines, right? The problem is that when Yacht got killed, because Yacht was going to be the one that was going to expose everything. But they murdered him. And when they murdered him, you know, because to be technical, he got murdered, you know. And that's when people don't understand. He got murdered. But they'll make you believe that it was East and West shit. And I tell people, none of that shit was no East and West Coast shit. Just like Pop Smoke was basically a hit that was ordered by people that was affiliated with Pop Smoke. And it had dealings with the people that the car was took it from. And also had dealings with the people that basically had a problem with him. So a lot of that equals up to the people in his circle doing what they doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened with Death Row. It was the people that wanted Suge out the way. Pac was just a casualty. They didn't really want him, but he riding in the car with a nigga, they gonna murder him anyway. But both of them were supposed to die in that car. Just like with the Biggie thing. Big was supposed to be in the truck with the Suburban with Puff. It was supposed to be Puff and Big was supposed to die in the Suburban. You know what I'm saying? But because Puff and Big wasn't in the Suburban together, they caught Big at the light. But it was supposed to be both of them. You know, all four of them were supposed to die together with the artists. But what happened was other things happened. But like I said, when you got his wife, Suge wife, Reggie Wright, them beating up Kevin Gaines and shit, Suge, you know, to them doing it what it was. So when it comes to David Kenner and Reggie Wright, they ordered the hit. You know, they ordered the hit. You know, and it was to get Dre, because Dre was going to take Death Row back. If they would have killed Suge, he would have came back to Death Row. Because Suge didn't die, he went to jail. They just did Aftermath. So when you look at Reggie Wright that come on YouTube and he say the things that he's saying, and they expose the fact that Reggie Wright was the one that ordered the hit on both Biggie and Tupac. He ordered the hit on them. That's why he was so, he want Suge in jail, he want Puff in jail, he want everybody in jail, because they all scapegoats. They ain't had nothing to do with that, because with Suge and Puff, it was about the records. It wasn't about murders. And that's what people don't understand. The real problem is that Reggie Wright took the company from that man while he was in prison, illegally. Him and fellow cops was splurging on Suge's basically shit because they was wearing his jewelry, drinking top of the line champagne, going to the Lakers game in the skybox while he was in prison. You know what I'm saying? And then he takes his company from him, the nigga Reggie Wright. So when you got somebody like that that's doing shit like that, and he try to make himself seem like, oh no, I fuck with Tupac, I fuck with Big, and I fuck with this one, and this and that. But Reggie Wright Sr. was the one that helped out Orlando Anderson in the MGM Grand. They placed Orlando Anderson there in the middle of MGM Grand. They told him to stand there. Reggie Wright Sr. and Reggie Wright Jr. That's why he was in the middle of MGM Grand. Because he was told by his pops and Reggie to stay right there in the middle of the floor. So when Pac got that whisper and they took off on him, okay, they took off on him, that's when they alerted David Mack, who was in the building. They alerted Rafael Perez, who was in the building, and Kevin Gaines. And they got in the car. They got in the car, and they was on They was on the go. See, the females was diversion. Notice this, right? Notice this. Biggie distracted by females. That's why they missed the red light, because they was talking to females. Tupac and Suge was at the light talking to females. The distraction was the females. They placed those females there to distract them niggas, right? And this is how Amir Muhammad was able to do what he did. And this is how Kevin Gaines was able to do what he did. We gonna get to him. We gonna get to him. We gonna get to him. Cause it's deeper than him. He's involved. He's involved in this too. Cause he was the one that signed off on it. That's why they own the estate of Pac. You know, but Pop Smoke, we know what happened with that situation. You know, that situation, we already know. I already broke that down. But like I said, you know, them dudes lined him up, you know, his own people. But yes, that person is definitely involved. And that person was the one that lined both hits up. And he was the one that basically, you know, told David Kenner and them get it done. You know, him and Reggie got it done. So that's why they was able to steal Tupac's music and give it to Interscope. That's why Interscope lied to Tupac's moms and told her all the things they told her about Suge and all that. You know, that's a whole nother diatribe we could get into any time of day. But I never met Gully TV in a day of my life. I don't know what you talking about. He smacked me, bro. I never met that dude. How is a dude gonna smack me, right? And I never met him. I spoke to him on the phone, but I never met dude. So how can somebody that's never met me smack me? Can you make that make sense, brother? Because I've never met that dude. He's a groupie. You know, anytime you look at somebody like that, that's a groupie. He's not even a journalist. He's nothing. He's just a fucking dick rider. I never met him. How he's going to smack somebody that he's never met? Do you hear what you just said? Never met that dude. Never met a day in my life. Never met him. Somebody can't smack somebody if they never met them. And what live is this that you saying? What's the name of the live? What's the name of the live? Because I want to know the name of the live that he said that he saw me and smacked me because I've never met him. That's crazy. Somebody making up shit and we never even met each other. It's crazy. Never met homie though. I met him there in my life. He's a weirdo for even saying he met me and put hands on me because I've never met him. See how people be making up lies? How the fuck me and Gully TV met for him to put hands on me? That's crazy. Like, that just shows you a nigga can make up anything. A nigga can make up anything. Because if I met somebody, that's different. How can he smack somebody that he's never met, bro? You gotta ask that dude. Have you ever met Bullis Gotti? Because I've never met him. So how can he smack somebody that he's never met? Never seen him, don't even know how tall he is, don't know him, never met him day of my life. But I wish him the best. If he feel like he did all this, then, you know, I'll give him an invitation to meet me. But I don't think he's going to do that. He's a scary dude. But I want to get back to the conversation. Back to what I was saying. So let's get back to this Reggie Wright character. So Reggie Wright orchestrated the hit on Pac and the hit on Big, right? Him and his father. Him and his father had a drug case in Memphis, if y'all can remember, with the Grape Streets, the Grape Street Crips, right? And no, I would never work with him. Sorry, that'll never happen. They had a big drug thing with the Grape Street Crips, right? And the funny thing is, the funny thing is, see, this is the thing with Reggie Wright, right? Frank Alexander was exposing Reggie. Michael Moore was exposing Reggie, right? Because Reggie Wright is a known liar. A known liar, right? Fraud. And he's FBI informant, but he's a fraud, right? He went on platforms, him, and this is why I like watching Choke, Gene, Straight Game TV, my boy Delray Richardson. I like watching those dudes' platforms. You know why? Because they speak nothing but truth, right? And when I mean they speak nothing but truth is that they know that nigga Gene is that nigga Reggie is a fucking liar. Because that nigga has been on his platforms and lied. He lied. And even the cops that basically, and this is the thing, right? Everybody, how does 3 bodyguards, Michael Moore, Kevin Hackey, and Frank Alexander, all point to him being the one that had Tupac murdered? Why did Tupac fire this nigga? Yeah, that's a fact, knowledge. Why did Tupac fire this nigga? Let's get this clear. This dude fired him because he knew he was full of shit. He knew he was full of shit. And he knew that him and David Kenner was both full of shit. And they wasn't for his best interest. And they wanted Suge out the way so they could take over the company. Look, you got to look at it like this, right? David Kenner betrayed Michael Harris, right? Harry O, right? Fast forward to 2024, David Kenner is back with Harry O. He's back cool with him, right? Dude been a snake. Been a snake. And he knows that he was involved in Pac murder. You know what I'm saying? He sent them niggas in there. You know? That's how he know that the situation was Suge with the whole Bone shit. He knew that was going to happen. He knew they was gonna knock off Suge. You know, the only thing that happened was he got out of there and got in his truck. But the sad part about it, his homie Terry Carter died. But really and truly, when he got inside his car, dude was trying to murder him. Now, why did, when they asked Reggie Wright in 2007, right, to take a polygraph test to prove Frank Alexander, Kevin Hackey, and Michael Moore and them wrong, that he had nothing to do with the murder of Tupac and even the murder with Biggie. He refused to take the test. Now, why an innocent man, right? An innocent man would say that he's innocent. He'll tell you, oh, Frank Alexander committed suicide. No, he ain't committed suicide. You had him knocked off. You and your pops. You had him knocked off. Okay? Orlando Anderson was the fall guy. They placed him there. It was orchestrated by Reggie Wright. The takeout Suge. They orchestrated that. With his wife, with Reggie, Kevin Gaines, David Kenner, and all of them. They orchestrated that. By them orchestrating that hit and how they did that, they basically wanted people to believe that it was Puffy paying the fucking Crips, the knockoff Pac. It was Suge paying the fucking Bloods through his girlfriend, Teresa Swan, to pay off the Bloods and to pay off Poochie to knock off Biggie when it wasn't no Poochie. Poochie wasn't even there on the scene, and he wasn't there. Poochie's a short. Poochie is like 5'6", 5'7". He's a short dude. The description of the dude that they said that knocked off Big was not the build of Poochie. But they wanted people to believe that it was Poochie from Suge's side, that it was Orlando from Puffy and them side, which that was a lie. That was a lie. And Reggie Wright knew that was a lie. Keefy D was the fall guy. He was the last one standing, the last one living. He was the fall guy. But he know that it was the police that did that. He know Rafael Perez and David Mack did that shit with Kevin Gaines. Keefy D is a patsy, my nigga. Orlando Anderson is a patsy, my nigga. The niggas that did that was police. People say, oh, Gene is crazy. Gene was telling the truth. Amir Muhammad killed Biggie. He killed Biggie. But everybody try to say, no, it was Poochie. It was a blood member. No, it wasn't, man. Well, people got to understand in L.A., bro, the police is just like the gangs, bro. L.A. is an organized type of city, bro. It's like Chicago. The cops, right? The mafias out there, they all connected. You seen Training Day. You watched the movie. You seen what it showed you. Every last one of them was connected. So when you got somebody like old boy that lined it up, everybody with common sense gonna tell you it was police niggas that lined it up. But they want you to believe that it was all gang niggas. They want you to believe what a fucking rat like Mob James. Mob James is a fucking rat. Of course he gonna say, oh, it was some gang niggas. But he know that it was LAPD niggas. They didn't want the Shakur family and the Wallace family to sue the LAPD and the Compton Sheriff Police Department, my nigga. They didn't want them to sue them. That's why when Russell Poole was saying, hold on, these dirty cops that was involved in the hit of Big and Tupac. It was never no fucking Suge and Puff. That's COINTELPRO. You gotta remember something. COINTELPRO has always been like that. You go back to the Panthers, you go back to Malcolm X, you go back to even Martin Luther King. People thought James L. Ray killed Martin Luther King. James L. Ray wasn't even the shooter. And Martin Luther King died in the hospital. My nigga, he died at the hospital. He didn't even die when he got shot. And the person that shot him wasn't even James L. Ray. Malcolm X. They said the two people that killed Malcolm X wasn't the people that killed him. The only person that was the one that really killed him was the one that skated off the scene and left the scene was the dude that later was on the Cory Booker commercial. And he was the one that was the murderer of Malcolm X. And the funny thing about that was that he was a federal informant. And not only that he was a federal informant, but him and Eugene Roberts lined that whole situation up. Facts. Eugene Roberts is the same one that lined up Tupac's mother, Afeni Shakur, with the Panthers 21. Facts. He lined up the Panthers 21, which was Afeni Shakur and all of them. Eugene Roberts. So when you look at Eugene Roberts and you look at a Reggie Wright, they both the same. They both the same. They speak the language and they did the same thing. And they had to make people be scapegoats. All these situations had to have scapegoats. Because what people don't understand is the government ain't never stopped COINTELPRO. You know? Ain't never stopped. You know? You know? And that's real. That's a fact. That's a whole fact. It's a whole fact. You know what I'm saying? That was, listen. And I was just watching something today. I was looking at something while I'm talking to y'all with Larry Hoover. They now want to release Larry Hoover. And the only reason why they want to release Larry Hoover is the same reason why they released Mutulu Shakur. Larry Hoover is very sick. All right? Larry Hoover would have never got released from prison if he wasn't sick. That man got cancer. And he got deadly cancer right now. Okay? And if they do release him, they want him to be released because they know he's on his deathbed. Mind you, they'll never release anybody unless they very sick. Unless they very sick. And when I mean very sick, I mean that they have to be extremely ill. Extremely ill. We talking about suffering from cancer. It's the only way they gonna release you. You know what I'm saying? You see Mumia, they not gonna release him. H. Rap Brown, these dudes gotta die with cancer to be released. Remember that. But let me get back to what I was saying though. Yep, he was released. He definitely did. And he was released last year, and he passed away the beginning of this year. So, you know, that's crazy. But like I said, man, you gotta be dealing with an illness for them to release you to the streets. But let me get back to what I was saying about um this whole thing. Scooter, I can speak on whatever the fuck I want to speak on, brother. You know what I'm saying? The truth is the truth. They only want to release that man because he died of cancer. You know? Man, they only gonna release you if you sick, bro. They only gonna release you if you sick. They never gonna release you if you healthy, you know, because they know that if you healthy and you have your faculties, they know that you can change the frequency of people. When Larry Hoover said growth and development, and he told brothers to go out and vote, they gave him 100 years and a consistent life sentence. Because the man was in there that many years, he was healthy. Him and a couple other brothers in there, Dr. York, a lot of them, they be building. A lot of them is on the Morris Science. And they be building a lot, I've heard. And like I said, the brother is ill. He's an elderly gentleman that's pushing his late 70s, going on 80s. And that's why they letting him out. I'm not voting for anybody, brother. I'm not voting for anybody, actually. Because what's the sense of any black person voting when vote don't mean nothing? The president is selected, not elected. Remember that. Okay? That's what it is. He was in the state, Scooter. Okay? They sent him to the feds because of that, bro. Don't say they didn't send him. They sent him to the feds because of that. He was in the state of Chicago, locked up. Okay? He was in there. He been in there since 73. He was able to do things while he was locked in Chicago, in Illinois, actually. When he was locked up in Illinois, they wasn't trying to do anything with him. But once he started talking about voting, once he started talking, doing the things he was doing, and waking up the masses and putting a message out there, they put him to ADX. And that's a fact. Okay? Everything's not a conspiracy. That's the facts. You know? Everything's not a conspiracy. But let me get back to what I was saying about Reggie Wright. So, listen, it's not about rats, bro. At the end of the day, bro, if the state and the feds didn't want to put him to the feds while he was locked up there from 73, and then while he's doing something that's mobilizing men and women to change their life, they take him to the feds, that shows you right there that he was a voice and they needed not fill that void that got him out the way. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. We have different opinion, but that's what it is. Okay? They know what they did in Chicago. You got to remember, Larry Hoover had basically aspirations of being like the Dailies. That was his idol, the Dailies. And you know, the Dailies is big in Chicago. You know, not just only for politics, but they was big basically because they were gangsters that turned to politicians. You know, they control Chicago. Richard Daley told Dr. King when he came to Chicago, Chicago's a gangster city, the home of Al Capone. That's what he told them when he came to Chicago in 64, 65. That's what he told him, straight in his face. He said, this is the home of Al Capone. It's a gangster city. Richard Daley was the quintessential face of Chicago. From the 40s to the 60s to the motherfucking 50s all the way to the 70s. And then his son took over. So they had control of that city for a long time until Rahm Emanuel. This is a facts. But he had the aspirations of being just like Mayor Daley. But they wasn't going to let no black man be like no Daley. It's never going to happen. Jeff Fort was political too. These wasn't gang members. These was people that had political aspirations to being political and to mobilize their people to be political. But when you talk politics to your people, you become a problem. You know? But that's what people don't want to speak about. See, they like to speak about the gang shit, the nigga shit, but they don't talk about the realistic shit that basically these crackers don't want to see no black man be great in this country. I'm going to get into that Eric Adams shit in a minute. But that's why I don't respect no party, because what people got to understand, the Republicans, Democrats, they all the same. They all control entity. They all controlled. Listen, when the Republicans and the Democrats tell you that you are not qualified for your human rights, your reparations, and none of them want to support that, that just shows you that this country don't give a damn. Now, this is stolen land. This is indigenous stolen land. A lot of people don't understand that. You know, black is not even a term. I don't even use the word black. You know, I tell y'all that all the time. Black is an insult. You know, in a Black Laws Dictionary, they tell you black is an insult. It means deaf. You know, that's what black means, deaf. So when people come on these platforms and they talk all of this and they talk all of that, but they don't even tell you the truth of who you are as a people. And when it comes to politics. So when I speak about, you know, people like Larry Hoover and all these people, they are political prisoners, because these are men that were on a political type of mindset. But just like what happened with Chicago, what happened with California, is that black people lose focus. So what they look at is, we have another group that's going to support the white supremacy power structure. You know, and that's the Hispanic group. So that's why you being replaced with the Hispanics day by day. Day by day. Brothers in California be gang banging and killing each other, and the Hispanics been building. nation building with their own people. And they've been building ever since. Financially, ever since. That's why I laugh. When people tell me about Pennsylvania, Democrat Party ain't talking about they want the black vote. They want the Latino. Not only the Democrat Party, but the Republican Party. They want the Latino vote in Pennsylvania. That's what they are basically projecting for. But hey, it is what it is. You know? It is what it is. You know? I don't hate nobody. I just speak the truth. You know? You know, some people lie, some people don't. So however you take the facts. Now I want to get back to what I was saying about the Reggie Wright shit. So I've been watching, like I said, I've been watching the videos and shit. And when you start watching it, you start realizing that, you know, a lot of this shit is being force fed to people. I never said we black. I don't go with black. Black is a social construct, and that's not even who we are. But that's for another diatribe. We could do that. We could talk about that whenever. I don't go into that, you know. But we can go into that whenever. That's a whenever conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because like I tell people all the time, I don't go with that. We black and all that shit. I tell people like this, right? America gave you titles and names of who you are. Okay? Black people, you see, melanated people, it has a self-hatred complex that they'll cancel their people out, right? They'll cancel their people out, right? Y'all don't have no ethos of coming together, standing by your people. Your thing is stand by whatever. I'm not racist against nobody, sir. Why would you say I'm racist? You know what a racist is? I'm not a racist. A racist is a person that hate people. I don't hate anybody. I just stand for the truth. White is a social construct. I don't go by that. See, right? See, what people gotta understand is the Caucasian person created race. We never created race because there was no such thing as race. Because if you come from one place, which is Al-Kebulon, all right, which is the Garden of Eden, the mother of mankind. I don't go by that African terminology. I go by the original name, Al-Kebulon, mother of mankind, right? And people from Ireland, people from Italy was not considered white until the 1910s, 1920s. So you got a group of people that was never considered that race. They only pushed that issue of that race because a census that was created to create the illusion of race. Because race is an illusion. Everything in this world is an illusion. Okay? It's an illusion. You've been flagged. So I don't go with that. But I'm not gonna sit here and say that everybody is the same. It is what it is. Okay. You sound upset, Duck. I don't understand what your problem is, bro. But it is what it is, man. You keep talking about Gully. I don't understand what's the reason about talking about Gully TV, bro. The whole time you've been talking about Gully TV, bro. Like, I'm not understanding that. But hey, it is what it is. But like I said, all that shit is an illusion, bro. And that's what I'm saying. But far as it go to Reggie Wright is a piece of shit. He had his hand in the death of Biggie and Pac. And he's a liar. The man is a liar. Anytime a dude gets on his platform and lies the way he lies, and he want to see somebody in jail for something they did not do, that tells me that he's a dangerous person. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows that he's involved in that. But how can people not say they're not involved in that? Because when you protected by those people, hey, you can do and say anything that you say. But it is what it is. Now, before I get into the other topic, I want to get into this Puff and Eric Adams situation. Now, I spoke about it, but I haven't spoken too much about it, but I'm going to speak about it again, about the Puff and Eric Adams situation. Like I said, when it goes into the Eric Adams situation, he's being targeted because of him calling out the Democratic Party. But not only him calling out the Democratic Party, but just calling the Biden administration and Campbell Harris and them out on how they handle the migrant crisis in New York City. And because he did that, and because he said the things that he said, and he exposed a lot of shit, Eric Adams has a federal case because he called out these people on the shit they was doing, right? And the governor too, because he called her out too. And they didn't like that. They didn't like that. And they did what most politicians do. They get you out the way. They call the feds on. But that was expected to happen, because when you speak against them and you talk the way you talk about what's going on, they're going to do things like that, A lot of these people don't like the truth. They don't like the truth. The man was speaking the truth on the whole migrant situation and what was going on and what they was doing. And with that being said, they spoke on that truth. They try to say, yeah, we got to get them out, right? Now, mind you, de Blasio did exactly everything that they calling Eric Adams out. Took campaign money, was taking the trips out, going to place, having security details for his children. And all these politicians take money. I don't understand where they get this, like, oh, he took in this and that from, like, they all take foreign money. Trump took foreign money. Like, I don't get that logic, but because he's a black man taking foreign money is a problem, That's That's the thing I understand. They want him to go to jail because he spoke against the shit that was going on. And the shit that was going on was they were dropping these people off and they wasn't helping them out. You know? So they talking about, oh, he need to resign. Why does he need to resign when he was voted by the people? If they ain't telling old boy to step down that got 34 counts, why is you telling him to resign? I don't get that logic. If y'all can't stop old boy with the 34 counts, why is y'all trying to stop him from running with for mayor? And he only got, what, 5 counts? Puff got 3. Old boy got 34. 34 is a lot. 3 and 5 is not a lot. You know? So that's the thing I don't understand. You know? When people say and do the things that they do, it's crazy to me. You know? It's just crazy to me. Like, anytime somebody can get mad at the politician for saying the fact, it's crazy. Mass flagging the page. Why would they mass flag my page? I'm not doing anything. That's crazy. Somebody wanna mass flag my page. Why you wanna mass flag my page? I don't get that. Like, bro, you don't have to come and watch my channel, bro. You can leave. I don't get these dudes, man, when they come on my channel, bro. Like, it's ridiculous. If you don't like the content, you don't have to come and watch the content. Nobody's asking you to mass flag anybody's page. That's crazy to me. Like, people talking about, yo, I'm a mass flag Bullets Gotti channel. Like, why? Why would you want to mass flag my channel? I'm not harassing you. People be crazy, man. You know? People is bugged out. They'll flag you for what? Like, I don't get that, man. That logic don't make no sense to me. Like, if I don't like somebody's content, man, I wouldn't watch them, bro. That's what I be trying to tell y'all. These internet niggas be weird. Shit. It's crazy. You know? That just be that's ignorance. That's all I gotta say. That's ignorance. But hey, it is what it is, man. God bless that dude. He's just a hater. Yeah, that's just hater. That's a hater right there, bro. You come to a nigga channel that you don't like, bro. That don't make no sense, bro. Hypnotic, how you doing? Peace to you, Queen. That's a hater, bro. Yeah, that's all good. I just know he won't be coming on my channel again. He's a hater. I'm having a conversation about politics. If you don't like my conversation, it is what it is. I'm good. I'm good, bro. I'm good. But yeah, let me get back to what I was saying. So with the Eric Adams situation, it's propaganda. You know what I'm saying? It's an agenda. They just didn't like what he said. And now they want to say the man is a crook, you know? But all politicians is done did what Eric Adams did. What is the problem? You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Puff, like I said, the liquor company, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. The liquor company was being racist. The liquor company was um, doing them dirty. Because if I do business with a liquor company, right, and I'm making y'all a shitload of money, and then I just say, yo, listen, man, y'all robbing me, y'all lowballing me, y'all giving these dudes over here 800 million, and y'all giving me 6 million, 60 million for this, and then y'all give me 200 million for that, and y'all don't want to give me nothing, then I have every right to do what I'm doing to sue y'all for discrimination. And he did that, and they said, okay, you want to do that? Then we gonna do this. And that's what they do in politics, because people gotta understand, man. If you ever watch the movie Wag the Dog, that's what they do. That's what they do. You know, Wag the Dog is a good movie. If y'all never seen Wag the Dog, Dustin Hoffman, motherfucking Robert De Niro, that shit that Puff is not real, bro. That's not real, bro. They don't got no videos. They lied, bro. All that they saying, they say they were R. Kelly case, bro. It was a political. This is the thing with the R. Kelly and the Puff case, right? Even the Bill Cosby case, right? Suge, whoever, right? Because a lot of these cases happen during elections, right? Bill Cosby, his shit started during the election of 2016, right? Suge shit, 2016 election, right? Everything starts during the election season, right? R. Kelly, his shit started during the election season. They was campaigning 2016, 2019, going into 2020, right? 2021, right? Puff, same thing, right? 2024 election, right? They always do this during election, right? Because what people gotta understand is it's a distract. They have to distract the public to justify the war machine. If people watch that movie, Wag the Dog, you would understand that everything that none of this shit is real, dog. They just going after dude because he didn't want to, he felt that they was doing him dirty. But all this shit is real. The distraction and all the bullshit that's going on, people got to understand that. That's why I love that movie, man. Wag the Dog, bro. A lot of niggas ain't never seen that movie. That's one of my favorite movies, man. Y'all don't understand what propaganda is, man. A lot of people don't understand that. So all that shit about, oh, Puff this, Puff that. Man, listen, bro. All that shit is he said, she said shit. I didn't know that the government and that the legal system deals with he said, she said. I thought the government deals with reasonable doubt evidence. But in the country that we are in right now, nah, that's not the case. It's not the case. It's not about that shit. It's about the other bullshit. The media is a micro. Listen to what people don't understand. It's a macro and micro system when it comes to the media, right? Propaganda sells when it comes to the media. It's a business to keep motherfuckers brainwashed. It's a business to keep niggas dumb, deaf, and blind. It's a business to keep niggas focused on nonsense. Smash that like button. It's a business. What people don't understand is it's a business. All of this is a business. It's nothing real. It's an agenda with everything. You know, if it was real, if it wasn't fugazi, y'all wouldn't believe in the shit that y'all seeing, man. I'm telling y'all. You know? Truth of the matter is, yeah, that's the movie. Wag the Dog, bro. My favorite movie. You know? I ain't never believe any of that shit that people be saying on the media, bro. I don't believe none of that. Why y'all think I don't get into that when I discuss the Eric Adams and Puff thing? I already told y'all that's propaganda, bro. That's an agenda. Y'all don't hear me get into all that gossipy shit. Cause I don't listen to gossip, bro. I feel everybody is paid to say and do anything in this world. Lies is more believable than the truth. You know? We in a world where the truth don't outweigh a lie. A lie outweighs the truth. The slander thing and all that, that's what it's about. It's not about, yo, nah, that ain't true, or no, I'm not believing in that. No, man. They believe in lies. They believe in propaganda. And that's why lies and propaganda outweighs the truth in this world. That's why lies and propaganda is the way it is. Salute. Salute, salute, salute. Word on the street, salute to you, family. Nah, Melvin wasn't Frank Lucas' driver. Let me correct you on that, Jacksonville kid. Let me correct you on that. Melvin Combs was down with a dude named Jesus Christ, right? Willie Abrams. That's his name. My grandfather knew Willie personally. My cousins, that's like close in age, they from 129th Street. So they know all the dudes. Walter Grant, all of them, right? Walter Grant is the dude that killed Puff Pops. I killed him because he was sleeping with his wife and he was getting more money than him, right? Before them niggas got down, he got down with them. He was down with Goldfinger and Nicky Barnes, right? They had a crew called the Untouchables. Goldfinger was a dude that was he really was under Nicky, because Nicky, he hustled under Nicky Barnes, right? So Goldfinger was this dude, was basically, he had a Cadillac with a Rolls Royce grill, right? Light skinned dude. He had his own record company and all that. Like 69, he had his own record company. You can read about it. It's in a book. Own record company, right? He was a big dog, right? You had a bunch of big dogs in Harlem. You had Frank Morton. If y'all seen the heist, the Atlanta heist joint with Kevin Hart, Frank Morton is a real life character. Real life character. Frank Morton was a dude that was big in the, he was a club, he owned clubs and all that, right? But he was a dude that was heavy in the music, sports industry and all that. But he was big in the heroin trade, right? Frank Matthews, Frank Morton, you know, all of them guys, you know. But Melvin Combs was a dude that was respected, well respected, man, well respected. Um, I'm not gonna say he was a snitch. That was what was told in the streets, you know. But I'm not gonna say that. God Fisher's not gonna say that, and Nicky Barnes is not gonna say that. If Nicky was still alive. Um, he was set up by William. He was set up by Walter Grant, and they put the police on him. And when they put the police on him, that's where they try to insinuate that he snitched, but he didn't. You know, I know the story. You know, I was told the story multiple times, just like I know the Nicky story. Nicky Barnes would have never told if God Fisher would have did it respectable, because Melvin Combs, I got the book right here. Hold on. Where the Nicky book at? Y'all want a copy of this? Y'all go read The Untouchable. This tell you the whole truth, nothing but the truth about Melvin, about Jesus Christ, about all the hustlers. You want to know about all the hustlers in Harlem? Go read this book by Nicky. He'll tell you the truth about why God Fisher. That's why a lot of them old timers don't respect God Fisher, bro. I'm telling you facts. Because it was a lot of lies with him. You know, because God Fisher was freebasing. God Fisher was a big freebaser. Frank James was freebasing. Ishmael Muhammad was freebasing. All them dudes was freebasing. You know? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They all was freebasing. So Puff Pops was super tight. Was super tight with Nicky. Because, like I said, Nicky and him made millions together. Goldfinger and Nicky and Melvin made millions together. You know? But once Goldfinger went to jail for tax evasion in 72, 73, and Melvin was killed in 73, Nicky started the council. But they was motherfucking, before the council, they was the Untouchables. That was the original organization, the Untouchables. You understand what I'm saying? And they was copping their work from a Venezuelan dude, you know, and the French connection also with the dude from France, you know. And once that plug got cut, niggas went to the Italians. Superfly's based on Melvin. A lot of niggas don't know that. The movie Superfly, that's based on Melvin, bro. You know, Black Caesar, that's based on Nicky. A lot of them movies was based on them niggas. You know, and these was some. I'm not gonna sit here in front. You know, certain niggas prop theyself up to be big time and they wasn't big time. You know, like the dude that was big time. You know, dudes like Pee Wee Kirkland, that was big time. Cigar, that was big time. You know, it was dudes that was Hamburger. All them dudes is big time. That's Loon Pops Hamburger. You know, those dudes is big time, bro. You know, but the other dudes that be Frank Lucas. Frank Lucas wasn't no big time nigga, bro. No disrespect. I fuck with Frank. I respect Frank. But Frank Lucas, his story was oversaturated. That was a lie. You know, that was a lie. You know, I'm kind of upset that I ain't get to interview my grandfather, because we would have really put a lot of shit to rest when it come to a lot of, because we had them conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like, he know about how Frank Matthews met Spanish Raymond, because Frank Matthews was a numbers runner. He was never a drug dealer. He was a barber and a numbers runner. He wanted to level up from being a barber and from being a numbers runner to the drug shit. The Genovese, the Gambino, or they wasn't the Genovese he went, he was the Gambinos. Gambino's and them, they told him no. And he linked up with Spanish Raymond, who was his man's doing the numbers shit. And he linked him with the Spanish dude, the Connect from Venezuela. And that's how he got his dope in. But when people talk about the Frank Lucas story, the Frank Matthews story was just the way I just told you. He was a numbers runner that basically, you know, got the way he got to. When it come to Frank Lucas was cat, man. Frank Lucas, he had a look. Like everybody in Harlem will tell you, them old timers from Harlem, they'll tell you he only had like a short run in Harlem. Like he came, like his run started like 73 to like 74, 75, and then it was over. I wouldn't even say 74, 75, like 73, 74, yeah. And then it was all Nicky in them. You know, Nicky had that on lock. You know, his story was Nicky Bone's story. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, people could say what they want, the man told and all that, yeah. But the man was a boss. He was a boss. 10 toes, it ain't no nigga book. Fuck you talking about? You know? But fast forward, you know, like dudes like Puff, like niggas say a Puff wasn't a tough dude, and Puff ain't no sucker, bro. You know, people get into a monster, but the nigga ain't no monster, bro. Nigga's a shrewd businessman, you know what I'm saying? But he not no monster like they try to paint him. He's a shrewd businessman. People gotta understand, Puff came around some real niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? The YGs, the Valley Mob. And he was around some real niggas, you know? And he just cut from that cloth, you know? And a lot of niggas ain't like Son. Cause they thought, cause Son don't look intimidating, or Son don't look like a goon. And he wasn't that nigga, but he was, you know? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like with, you know, when you look at Puff's story, and you look at Tupac's story, or you look at Teddy Riley's story, these is dudes that had an interesting life as a Harlem kids. Because these is Harlem kids, right? You know, Teddy Riley is, you know, his fam, you know, his pops and them was down with Nicky and all that, you know, and his family, you know. Pac, you know, the nigga that he called his father Legs, that was Nicky right-hand man Legs, you know. You know, and Puff Pops, you know, you know, they transcended from the affiliations of they loved ones, and to that whole 70s street story, to the hip hop game. You know, they just, you know, it is what it is. You know, if they made a life story about, or documentary just about that era, that 70s era, and the people that they produce, it's crazy. You know, it's crazy. It's a lot of people that was produced from that era. But I don't believe none of that shit they saying about Puff, man. I look at it like this, man. Man said black excellence, and they wanted to lock him up. You know, gotta understand, hip hop is a targeted genre. These is brothers coming from the streets. That's why when you got goofy ass niggas and bitches like Hassan, Campbell, and fucking Candace, Owens talking, you gotta know what type of people these are. These are people that destroy a culture that basically made brothers millionaires and multi-millionaires and some billionaires. You know, you gotta listen to people. Like, I'm gonna keep it real with you, right? This is what really made me stop fucking with a song, right? Not just the the thing about me going at Fat Joe, but when he kept saying, yo, go at the hip hop museum. And I'm saying to myself, what does the hip hop museum has to do with you? That's a museum that's for the Bronx, for people to appreciate the history of a culture that was started in an environment where they had nothing. Okay? When that culture, people gotta understand about hip hop culture, right? It started off of a gang beef. They killed the kid named Black Benji. They had the truce, and the truce helped it out a culture. Like, what people don't understand is a lot of these brothers was from the inner city. So in the original, when you look at hip hop and you just look at where it took people, this is a culture where niggas wasn't making no money at all. And the only time they made money was doing parties for the biggest drug dealers. Hollywood, Eddie Cheever, Mario, Hurt, all these dudes did parties for the biggest drug dealers. Hollywood parties was parties that Nicky Barnes and all them gangster niggas from that era, they went to their parties, Hollywood, Eddie Cheever and all that. You know what I'm saying? Now, they wasn't making the millions, but they made that bread. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't able to make the money that they making now. So when people go at a culture that changed lives, that was the soundtrack of a lot of people's lives. See, hip-hop's never been a culture. This is what people understand. It's always had violence, all right? They was shooting at park jams. It's always had violence. There's nothing new under the sun, bro. Violence always been there. It's just it was a culture that just came out of the environment. Now, when it comes to this fucking shit that they, like, come on, bro. Nah, Suge wasn't behind that. That was Reggie Wright that was behind Pac getting killed. Reggie Wright was behind Pac getting killed and Biggie getting killed. And, as you can see, Reggie Wright got a hand in a lot of shit. So I wouldn't put blame on Suge. Suge just wanted to sell records. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember, Suge, Puff, Big, Pac, these dudes was cool. You got to understand something. Informants ruin these brothers' relationships. It's just like, okay, perfect example, right? William O'Neal, right? When the Panthers, Fred Hampton, and Jeff Ford had an issue, right? It was a war that was started between the Black Stone Rangers and the Black Panthers because William O'Neal had an issue with them prior, and they recognized him, and then the whole war has started, right? It's the same thing with the East and West shit. Look at Haitian Jack. Haitian Jack is behind everything. You hear what the police nigga saying on YouTube. Just listen to him. He telling you that's his Gregory Scarpa right there. That's his William O'Neal right there. That's his Whitey Bulger. Just listen. Who is it that a police officer on ATV, he trying to tell you, no, Jack's not a rat, but me and him had, listen to me, right? Which street dude is having conversations with the police and you not the police? Come on, bro. What person is going to have a conversation with the police and tell them what's going on in the streets? Unless he's working with them. Wolf didn't kill Suge. He didn't kill. Jason killed Jake. And Jason got killed by the police a month prior after that. The dude that killed Jake was murdered outside of Magic City. His name was Jason. They had a conflict in there with the dude Bonton and the dude Jason. The Jamaican dude that y'all hear Mark Curry talk about, his name was Bonton. And the dude Jason was together. And that's what happened. He got shot by the dude Jason, and Jason got killed by the police right after that. That was a whole separate situation. That had nothing to do with Puff or Wolf. That was a separate situation. They had a situation, but it got squashed. Yeah, it was about selling records. But this is what I'm saying. Now back to what I was saying. Haitian Jack, you have to remember, had political ties through his family. Y'all gotta remember something. Anytime you see somebody that gets diplomatic immunity, that has diplomatic immunity status, and they have rank like that, that means they work for the government, bro. And he had diplomatic status because his parents was a part of the Papa Doc regime in Haiti. They left, came to the States, but he still had that. You got to understand, this is a dude like that was had shootings, robberies, all type of things, right? And he was still on the streets doing whatever the fuck he wanted to do. And he was in the military. That's another thing. Y'all don't know that. Jack was also in the military. So not only that he was out here wilding, but he also was able to enlist in the military, left the discharge from the military, and was able to motherfucking still do a whole bunch of other crazy shit in the streets. With the help of the police officers. See, a CI is a CI, my nigga. He was a CI. He was a confidential informant. You know? That's why you hear the cops saying he was giving them information on Preem. He was giving them information on World. He was giving them information on Puff and Wolf and them. He was giving them information on everybody. You know? You gotta understand, bro. You need CIs to give you information on everybody. What you think Gregory Scarpa was doing? What you think William O'Neill was doing? What you think all of these dudes was doing as CIs, bro? You know? What you think Bernard Thomas was doing? You know, before Haitian Jack, there was a Bernard Thomas. CIs are CIs. You know? That's why Lil Sean, he on there talking about, yo, the nigga was saying the truth. Yeah, nigga. Because you lined it up. You was the flunky. You lined the shit up. You know what I'm saying? But Jay didn't do nothing to Un, bro. The dude that stabbed Un, I'm about to show y'all. Hold on 1 second. This exclusive on the Bullets Gotti show, man. We about to nip this Un shit in the bag because y'all keep saying Jay did that. And we gonna correct that for y'all because Jay did not do that. Okay? Hold on real quick. Peace, Queen. How you? How are you, man? We about to correct that Un shit. Cause everybody say, yo, Jay killed, Jay stabbed Un. No. We gonna correct that. Hold on real quick. I'm about to show y'all something. Hold on. Let me get that real quick. Where this nigga at? Hold on. I'm about to see him right now. Hold on. See this right here? That's a dude that stabbed Un right there. See the big dude right behind Jay? That's who stabbed Un. Homie right there. That's who stabbed Un. Not this dude. This dude. He's the same dude that told Jay, you gotta take that gun rap. He said, I'm gonna take the gun rap for you, but you gonna take that knife. You gonna take that stabbing. I'm gonna take the gun shit. You gonna take that stabbing. This dude that stab on. So when y'all niggas be saying, yo, son, Jay stabbed. No, he did not, bro. Nigga told him, listen, man. The nigga Hamza, he told him straight up. He said, I'm gonna take the gun shit, and you gonna take that stabbing shit. Okay? So all that with people talking about, yo, Jay did that, yo, Jay poked. Nigga, he ain't touch Un, bro. And that shit wasn't over no bootleg and shit. That was over Charlie Baltimore. That was over some pussy, bro. But hey, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing to discredit Jay, but people gotta stop saying Jay did that. You know? Jay just took the charge, and the rest was history. But to say that Jay-Z stabbed dude, no, he didn't stab dude, man. He didn't stab dude, you know? I just never understood that, why they used to say that. Like, yo, Jay stabbed Un. Yeah, that was crazy. Like, they used to say that all the time. Yo, Jay stabbed Un. No, Jay didn't, bro. It was over a female, but it was not Jay-Z, bro. You know? You know what I'm saying? It was a nigga Hamza, you know, and him and Hamza, you know, he stopped being his bodyguard, you know. But before that, that was his bodyguard, you know. But, now let me get back to what I was saying, though. Salute. Hey, yo, neighborhood news. Relax, man. Relax with all that. Come on, bro. You wrote the same thing how many times, bro? Chill with all that, please. You know. But happy birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday? Happy birthday. So, where was I? Oh yeah. Back to the Hassan Campbell shit. So, Hassan Campbell, like I told y'all, told me on the phone, he like, yo, Gotti, this the hip hop museum. That's what he kept telling me. He's like, yo, this the hip hop museum. Yo, they and I was underage on the cover and shit, right? You know, on the Midnight Marauder shit. And I was like, yo, bro, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I had to like disassociate myself from dude, bro. Because dude not a real supporter, bro. I don't beef with, listen, upper class is a bozo, bro. You gotta look at that dude real quick, right? This is a dude that his claim to fame on to was doing a diss video on Pop Smoke, right? And then he did a video where he went at the Bloods, and then he did a video dissing the Kiki dude, right? So he did a video clowning Pop Smoke for getting Chappelle, and then he did another video clowning the dude Kiki when he died, right? Now, one thing about me, I stand on anything I do. This dude got shot in his hood and he ain't do nothing. I don't believe you, sir. And me and him don't have anything to say. I gave him the best clout of his fucking life. And that's all I need. That's all he needed. He wanted the clout. I gave it to him, but I didn't give it to him in a very nice way. But it is what it is. And I don't got nothing else to say about him. But I'm going to get back to what I was saying about Hassan. So Hassan was like, yo, this the hip hop museum, and say that I was underage on the Midnight Marauders cover, and talk about what else did he say? Talk about some other shit, right? And I'm saying to myself, hold on, bro. You and Chi Ali is the same age. Chi Ali is on the Midnight Marauders cover, just like you was on the Midnight Marauders cover. So what the fuck is you talking about? That nigga said this Fat Joe. I don't have an issue with Fat Joe. And this the hip hop museum. I don't have a beef with the hip hop museum. So when he said that, and I had at the time, I was trying to like focus on content, and dude wasn't supporting my content. And that's when I said, yo, I'm just gonna do my own thing. And I don't got no beef with homie, but I'm just gonna disassociate myself from dude. And then when I said that, son got triggered, you know. He got triggered. And he started dissing me. And when he started dissing me, he started saying some wild shit on Main the Milkman platform, which I didn't understand that, bro. I didn't understand that. That's the thing. That's the coldest thing I don't understand, bro. Like, what did I do to that man for him to violate me on Main the Milkman? But I understood why he did that, because you gotta realize, dude is an agent, bro. When you an agent of chaos, you gonna say anything, bro. He's an agent of chaos. You gotta look. That nigga ain't no victim. That nigga's a paid operative that was paid to do what he's doing. You gotta understand, bro. Hassan was paid to do and say the things that he says on YouTube, bro. But now, niggas is done with him. His YouTube career is not what it is no more. You see his channel, he's washed up. He salty about me. I don't get it. That dude salty. He going around telling the homie, yo, you don't need the nigga on the platform, yo, get the nigga, yo, you could do it, like, just doing a lot of salty hating shit. But, niggas hate you when you great at what you do, and you gotta understand, this dude is almost 50 years old. He talking a lot of nothing and ain't doing nothing. He sound like a scorn hater, but he also a scorn he's an agent, because a lot of the shit he say, he don't even believe it, and he don't know what he be talking about. This is a nigga that told y'all that his eye popped out his head. Listen to what this nigga, this idiot nigga done said on the internet. Yo, my eye popped out my head because I was, yo, dog, your eye did not pop out your head, bro. The dude stages beefs online. I kept telling y'all that. He's an agent. He stole my man Jay Marvelous shit. He steals Dane Calloway shit. He stole my shit. He steals a whole lot of nigga shit. Nature Boy, Polite, A.A. Rashid, Supernova Slum. He just a thief of a bunch of niggas. And he's a supreme clout chaser. When he ain't trying to drop knowledge, he beefing with rappers. Every live is about Mano, Jim Jones, this rapper. You know what I'm saying? And he talking about celebrity gossip. He gossip like a gay nigga. He like the hood version of Jason Lee. He gossip like a gay nigga. Like the Paris nigga. Perez Hilton. He's a Perez Hilton ass nigga. You know? So he doing celebrity gossip and he talking hood shit. Y'all never asked Hassan Campbell what happened to his gun case? Have you ever asked him that? Hassan Campbell, what happened to your gun case that you caught in 2020? When the police arrested you at your crib and you was in there talking about you wrestled niggas with the gun and you took the gun from a nigga and they came to kill you. What happened to that gun case? Can somebody please explain it to me? What happened to the gun case in September 2020? He had the same outfit on that he had on in that video where he cocked the hammer back. When he had the white fitted on. Did we sadly forget that? What happened to the gun case? I just want to know. He was he said he found the gun and he was arrested and he said he had a case. What happened to the gun case? Because I know if I got arrested if I had a gun, I found a gun on my property, right? And he talks about the hammers. You ain't hear this nigga say he got hammers and he pulling hammers on niggas? So let me ask y'all again. What happened to the gun case from 2020? What happened to that? Huh? Ain't that his favorite word? Who sent you? What happened to the gun case? I'm trying to figure it out. What happened to the gun case? From September 26, 2020. What happened to that gun case? Was it staged? Was it a fake gun? What happened to the gun case? It's something that y'all YouTube niggas don't be talking about, that gun case. Y'all talk about everything else, but y'all don't talk about the gun case. What happened to the gun case? Well, I don't got time to be trolling. Trolling don't pay the bills, bruh. Don't you find it kind of odd? Let's get it to it like this, right? Sonetta showed a gun on YouTube. Hassan showed a gun on YouTube. These niggas is basically related, right? But he tells you he's beefing with these dudes, but he speaks to these dudes all the time on the phone, right? Nobody asks, yo, Hassan Campbell, what happened to that gun case, bro? From September 26, 2020. What happened to that gun case? You had the gun. What happened to it, my guy? Like, come on, bro. Niggas ain't asking about that. Damn, you missed the old Gotti? Damn, bro. I miss him too. But what happened to that gun case? You know why he ain't gonna tell y'all what happened to that gun case? Because he's an informant. And he stages a lot of these YouTube beefs. You see why these niggas is not dissing Hassan no more? Because Hassan don't got no content for them to diss him. So everybody's his friend now. Y'all notice that? 050, Five God. They all his friends. I told y'all, all this shit was fake. That's what really made me fall back from the Hassan Campbell nigga. Because I noticed that all of this YouTube drama shit was fake. I used to ask nigga, I remember one time he brought some names up to me, right? And I never understood why he used to bring certain people names. It's like, yo, what happened to this person? What happened to that person? Yo, I wanted to work with that person. Yo, you could find a way to reach out to this person. And I say to myself, hold on. These people done violated you on the internet and you want to work with them? You want to have conversations with them? And then when I started seeing the plays and started, because I learned in life, man, you got to study everybody because everybody's being tested in this world. My cousins say that all the time. You know, he said, yo, everybody's being tested. And you got to see who's going to win the test and who's going to pass it and who's going to fail it. So when everybody was keeping them in the algorithm, he was telling them to keep them in the algorithm. Y'all always wondered, yo, Hassan, yo, why you don't flag these people videos? Why you don't get their channels out of here? They violating you. No, he told them to violate him. He told them to diss him. Hassan don't got no real beef on the internet. He's a fake it till he make it type of nigga. Remember that. This is the dude that faked a shooting on YouTube. You hear me? He faked a shooting on YouTube. If you fake a shooting on YouTube, that means, nigga, it's just about your fakeness. You don't stand for anything. You fall for you. I always believe in this, man. When a person don't stand for nothing, they fall for anything. When a person show you who they show you who they are. Five God and Hassan never had beef. That's his boyfriend. Why he gonna beef with a nigga that he was in a hotel with? That's his boo thing. Why he gonna beef with that nigga? That's the nigga that put your address, put where your baby mama live, and you go and squash with them. Yeah, it's deeper than what it is. That's a love affair. It's a love affair. You feel me? You gotta understand something. When you see a nigga go the way he go hard and talk about everybody, and you want people to defend you, nigga, it's because, nigga, you dealing with an identity. You going through an identity crisis. Hassan going through an identity crisis. He's a gay nigga. He's a bisexual, whatever he is, but he's going through an identity crisis. His identity crisis is he's bisexual. You know what I'm saying? And he knows he's bisexual. So that's why he goes through the identity crisis that he goes through. He want to still hold on to being a tough nigga, and he not. That's why he always talk about niggas going through the homo door, the gay door, and all that. But, nigga, you battling that, nigga. You can't talk about other people when you can't even talk about yourself. He can't talk about himself because he's in denial. You know, if you watch his channel, he's in denial. He don't stand on his purpose and his mission. Because his mission and his lies is lies, bro. See, when a man can't tell the truth about who he is as a person, how can you stand there and believe anything he says? You can't believe anything that dude say, because everything he say ain't what it is. Everything with him, he talking homosexual shit about what he gonna do to niggas and all that nonsense he talking. It's like, yo, bro, you talk all of that shit about people online. He talks about how gangster he's not a gangster. I've had conversations with Hassan. He's not a gangster. He's never done none of that. He said he's a government. Listen, bro, he's an agent, bro. You gotta remember, his sister is a pastor. That right there tells you this nigga is a industry plant nigga. Your sister's a pastor. You said your pops was this and that. But then when you look at pictures of his pops ain't what he said his pops is. Okay? But he'll make you believe that all these bad things is his family. His family was this bad, the dual family. But he has pictures with his pops. His sister's a rich pastor. Okay? But he telling you these lies. This nigga's a grandfather. Right? He's telling you he got all this child support. What child support you got, bruh? He don't got no child support. Stop believing that. Stop believing that. He got taxes. If he got all this, then nigga, why you ain't trying to get motherfucking them programs in your neighborhood? You talk all this about the rappers. I always ask this thing, and I say this on my platform all the time to this nigga. Yo, bro, you can make a non-profit program and get your money back in taxes. You get a tax cut break. Because, nigga, you got the programs, non-profit. Nigga is not he not that type of nigga because that's not his mission. His mission is to be an agent of chaos. Okay? How can he say all these lies about his family, right? And like I said again, sister's a pastor. You don't hear her saying, I've listened to her sermons. You don't hear her saying any of those stories that Hassan is saying. Why is that? It sounded like Hassan was reading off of a script. Huh? Huh? Your sister got a whole fucking podcast, nigga. Why you never been on the podcast with your sister? Your pops is on the fucking podcast. And they having conversations. Why are you not on the podcast with your sister? Make it make sense. Because I keep trying to tell you, don't believe everything you hear. Don't believe everything you hear. His family probably don't even fuck with him. But he on here telling you all that bullshit he telling you. His pops on the podcast with his sister. She on a big iHeart radio and all this. You talking about doors and you got a whole family member that's big and prevalent. So what is your agenda? I just want to know, what is your agenda? Because your sister is a whole pastor, big in that community. A lot of people know who your sister is. She's very successful and wealthy. And this nigga crying broke. So why you can't bring your sister on your platform, Hassan? Why is people not vouching for you? I believe you live in a world of delusion. I got big pastors in my family. I got a lot of family members. They watch my platform. But they don't fuck with you for a reason, Hassan. Because they know you being paid. They know you being paid, brother. Why is T-Max not... That's why I always ask them. Why is T-Mac not standing next to you? How is you 1 minute you talking Islam and the next minute you talking Christianity? You confused, brother. You not on your deen. You not a true Muslim. You was a jailhouse Muslim. You talk about homicides, nigga. You did 1 year in jail. You don't have no homicide. You was a Manchurian. You got to remember, he's a Manchurian candidate. This man is not on a platform with his sister and father. She got a whole podcast. Why is you not on your podcast with your sister? Why don't your sister promote your platform, Hassan? What's going on here, bruh? Why is you being a false prophet? I think you a false prophet. Hassan, this nigga can't bring his sister on his channel. This nigga is a false prophet. Cause he know he doing devil work. He ain't doing God's work. He ain't doing the work of Muhammad and Allah. He doing the work of the shaitan and the devil. He ain't saving nobody. Your pops is on your sister podcast. Make that make sense, ladies and gentlemen. Make that make sense. How is your parent on the podcasters and you never been on your sister's podcast? She never brought you on her platform. You're a false prophet. You was being paid by old girl and them people. They came and hollered at you. You already know. Islam. Peace to Noble Drew Ali. You already know. You made all those videos. And you said all those things. But you don't stand on any of those things that you said. Because you know you a liar. You went through that door, nigga. You were riches and fame. And now you going through it, nigga. Look at you. When you look at her song, he already sold his soul. That's why he's soulless, bro. He's finished. He sold his soul. You don't see life in that nigga. He's done. And that's why he talking about he ready to die and all that. Because he's over. A man's defeated the fake jewelry, the fake Timu jewelry, all that fake shit that you wearing from Wish.com. All that fake jewelry, bro. It just shows, bro, that you just is defeated and finished. He's done. You know? All that shit you got from SD, you know? The jewelry, the fake jewels, you know? We know. Got the fake, you ordered the fake jewelry online. We know what it is. But you done. You sold your soul, bro. You finished. You soulless. You flaky. You lifeless. You wanted the fame. And now you going out bad. It's not only you. It's all of y'all. Look, look, look. Young Pharaoh. Look at him. He went out bad. Hassan, you like Young Pharaoh, bro. Young Pharaoh's done. Look at Young Pharaoh. He's back where he began. And you know where that's at? He's back in Buffalo. Young Pharaoh went from living in a mini mansion in Cali, 500,000 subscribers, to now he's back living in the place that he started at, in Buffalo, New York. You're like, damn, Gotti, why you say that? Cause when a nigga's defeated and they don't got no use for you, they throw you back to the wolves. And same thing with Hassan. He's finished. He's defeated. And they're going to throw him back to the wolves. Sad part is, they made your character up. You was a character. Hassan not a real individual. He's a character. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. He's a character that was created. He was created. Young Pharaoh, he's a character too. He was created. Tommy Sotomayor, he was a character, was created. Hassan the same way, a character that's created. His fall off is going to be crazy. You got to remember, son. Charleston White took his method and mastered his. Now, how can somebody like Charleston White that came out of nowhere could take your blueprint and do it better than you? Because Hassan is not a technical, savvy, smart individual. He's an idiot. And people know he's an idiot. That's why he's able to be used up the way he is. So that's why the fall off for him is horrible. You see, he don't go live like he used to. You know why? Because he's not making the money that he was making. If he was making the same, he was doing the same shit he was doing when he came on here, you would see him live every day. He knows it's over. He knows it's over. It's finished. He was a created character that thought he was going to be bigger than what he thought he was. And this same created character is in the same spot, same level. It hasn't elevated to triumph. Everybody's still in shit. Gotta listen to these dudes. They don't be saying nothing, man. They created characters. Gotta remember that. If you have to troll and you have to be a created character, you can't be yourself, bro, you're a created character. See, I'm not a created character because I've never been a created person. I don't sit on here trying to be a whole fucking character, a cartoon character to be, you know, relevant. I speak my mind and I do what the fuck I do. That's why my content is the way it is. It's better than a lot of nigga shit because I never wanted to be a fake character. But you see, Son, all these dudes, they're cartoon characters. And they don't mind being cartoon characters. They don't mind that. That's just in their repertoire. So when you watch them, you can understand what I'm saying to y'all. Y'all gotta understand something when it comes to me and a lot of these niggas. I don't gotta talk the talk. I walk the walk. You feel me? I walk the walk. And when I came on this YouTube shit, I spoke my mind. But I also know that niggas is full of shit on here. And old boy was always full of shit. But you gotta watch a nigga and watch him. And then you'll realize that these dudes is who you already knew they were. But all these people that was attacking dude and all that, no, they didn't have a beef with dude. See, people got caught up in that illusion shit. I keep telling y'all, stop getting caught up in the illusion. Realize this is all an illusion. It's smoke and mirrors and deception. He never bought me a car. That's the illusion. You know what I'm saying? See, people believe in that. The lies dude was saying, yo, I was going to buy him a car. Yo, I saved his life. He ain't saved my life. He lied. But he said those things to put out an illusion. But when you really look at it, dude is a capper. Nothing he says and does is realistic or real. His mission and purpose at life is what it is. You know, they done with him. They throw him to the wayside. Just look at what they did. He not going viral anymore. Dudes don't really pay attention to dude. You know why? Because he's just another nigga that just was talking. You know? He sold his soul. Look at his pictures. Just look at how he looked, bro. Do that look like a man that spirit is clean? Or do that look like a man that's already sold his soul and it's over with for him? Any day now. That's not a man that's fucking a righteous man. That's a man that's unrighteous trying to hide behind sheep clothing. That's a wolf. Remember, wolves and sheep clothing gotta look like the weak. A double agent is a double agent. Hassan Campbell's a double agent. And all these other niggas that be banging on him is double agents too. Cause he tells them to diss him. That nigga was happy and that nigga was pure and he ain't go through this and he ain't go through that. Hassan Campbell would be the most happiest nigga online. He be talking positive shit than negative shit. But you gotta understand when your spirit ain't clean and you got 4 bags under your eyes and you always gotta wear glasses, what did that tell you? That's not a clean person. That's a person that's a dark agent. That's an evil motherfucker right there. All these niggas that be telling you them conspiracy shits don't be clean spiritually, bro. They fucked up individuals, my nigga. Remember that. They miserable individuals. Anybody that wake up in the morning and in the night and they ain't trying to put you on game about life, or they ain't telling you the real shit, they just telling you a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, they agents, my nigga. When they always miserable, they agents, my nigga. See, one thing about me, I'ma tell you some real shit, and I'ma put you on game on some real shit. I ain't gonna tell you no fake shit. Niggas agents. That's why you wanna look, when you look in that nigga eyes, and a nigga gotta wear glasses to hide his fucking eyes, that means, nigga, you not a pure soul, bro. You ain't clean. I wear glasses, but my nigga, I smile with my glasses, nigga. I could take off my glasses, nigga. I don't gotta lie to the world and tell them who I am. This nigga will lie on the internet and tell you a whole lot of lies about his life. That's not a nigga with a clean spirit, nigga, where he gotta get online and tell you fake stories about his activities in the street. That's a nigga that's spiritually fucked all the way up. Which MC rapper had the best cover? You want one or two rappers? I can give you two. Sean, what you want? One, two? I'll give you two rappers. They had the best cover. I'll give you three, actually. So, two? Okay. My personal favorites. I'm going to give you two that's not my personal favorites, and I'm going to give you the two that is my personal favorites. So let me give you the two that's my personal favorites. Nas and Tupac had the best album covers in the 90s. Hands down. Nas and Tupac had the best covers, hands down. Album covers. Hip-hop history in the 90s. Now, my other personal favorite and my honorable mention is DMX, Mobb Deep, Biggie, and Ray and Ghostface. But Nas and Pac had the best album covers. Tupacalypse, Strictly for My Niggas, Me Against the World, All Eyes on Me, 7 Day Theory, dope ass covers. Nas, Illmatic, It Was Written, I Am Nostradamus, all four great album covers from the 90s. Man. So go back and look at them covers and see how historical and legendary they was. Dope ass covers. I ain't gonna lie. Master P covers was dope too. Fuck with P. You know. I wanted to go to film school. Yeah. He did. He did want to go to film school. That's a fact. Nas didn't want to do no rap and shit. I love Tupac, bro. That's my favorite rapper, him and Nas. LL Cool J, one of my favorite rappers also. LL got the hardest cover, Mr. Smith, Phenomenon. Baba said knock you out. I ain't like 14 shots. He had I ain't gonna lie, 14 Shots at the Dome was cool, but I ain't really like that album. But yeah, Tupac and Nas, them are my top. They my top two rappers. Like on my top five, top 10. LL Cool J album is the best album. Let me speak about that album real quick. LL Cool J's first album, not LL Cool J, this new album that he just dropped, fire. Fire. Force is breaking records. Him and Nas is basically showing a lot of these new rappers. And Common. Let me put Common in there. And the Locks. But I'm gonna say L and Nas because they don't put out music. Common always put out music. But Nas and L, they don't really put out music that much. So what I seen them two niggas done, you know, Nas with Hit Boy, L with Q-Tip, legendary albums, legendary projects, two legendary projects. Um, that's just and that's just something that most rappers gotta sit back and say, yo, I need to do what Nas and L do, and Common and AZ and the Locks, and I need to do what them dudes doing, keeping it adult contemporary and making classic albums. Salute to them brothers. That's a lie. Nas got a lot of hits, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Music videos, album, photography was so creative. Yeah, back in the 90s, yeah. Hype Williams, Lionel C. Martin, Ralph McDaniels. Well, Lionel C. Martin did a lot of that video shit back in the days. So Lionel C. Martin was basically the teacher of Hype Williams. You know, you get no Hype Williams if he wasn't under a Ralph McDaniels and a Lionel C. Martin. So that's facts. I don't know who the fuck is Q50, bro. Who the fuck is Q50? I know a lot about Wu. That's my favorite group. Yeah, 2000 was cool. 2000 was cool. 2000 was a cool era. But yo, what the fuck was I talking about before I got back to Hassan? Yeah, so like I said, bro, that nigga's an agent, bro. Anytime you got a nigga that is convinced on keep talking about the same shit, he is an agent, bro. He's an agent. Agent of chaos. And he knows that, you know. And that's why he's been on been on this YouTube shit. And he pushes the bullshit that he pushes because he's a paid agent, my nigga. You know? He's a paid agent. You know? And people don't understand that. Mm-hmm. Cool with Hassan? I was cool with him, but he wasn't cool with me, though. Remember that, bro. You can't be cool with somebody that doesn't fuck with you. Always remember that. I ain't never had an issue with him. I ain't never had a problem with him. He had a problem with me. And with him having a problem with me, that made me realize and understand that, yeah, I need to fall all the way back from dude. You know? Because he had an issue with me. Never had a problem with him. Never said nothing out the way to him. Shit be weird, my nigga. You know? Shit be weird. You know? That nigga came online and violated me for what? Like, damn, dog. Like, it's deep like that? You know? You know? First of all, I gave him tips on what to do. He didn't want to do what I was telling him, you know. And it's all good though. You know, you can't help everybody, bro. Like, look, I played that audio, like I told you, the Nipsey shit, right? I could have just didn't play it at all and it would have never got the traction that it got. But I did that out of respect and me being cool with the nigga. I say, yo, the nigga it was a disadvantage. He was getting landed on YouTube. He was getting beat the fuck up on here. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to Clubhouse. I'm gonna play this audio. And it reached what it reached. That nigga went online and talk about, yo, Lily said, yo, nigga I should have smacked that nigga for, yo, doing that, nigga. He took bread out your pocket. The fuck? First of all, if it wasn't for me, nigga, nobody would have been checking for your content because niggas wasn't going to pay to hear that shit, you know? But that's why I tell y'all niggas all the time, bro. Be mindful of the niggas you help on here. These dudes, narcissists, and they be weirdos, bro. You know, just like the call outs nigga that did a video on me, right? I ain't did nothing to this cornball nigga. I said, yo, homie, I helped you out. Because nobody was really watching Call Outs TV. He know that. Nobody watching his channel. He had a no views. I went, being a nigga that I am, helped the nigga channel. The nigga channel started doing what it's doing. You know what I'm saying? Off of the back of me. And that's with a lot of these niggas. Like Big Chuck, all these niggas. But you see, but niggas don't have the same, like if a nigga help me out, like I tell niggas, product help me out. I Smoke Hip Hop, Chris Kidd, I say that. I don't lie about that. You know, Hassan didn't really help me out. But yeah, he helped get the subscribers to come subscribe. The ones that did, I'm not saying everybody that came to my channel subscribe, did not subscribe. So I ain't gonna give nobody no thing when I know that's not true. You know what I'm saying? And that's why when people be lying and saying things that's not true, I have to correct these motherfuckers. Because, you know, a lie could become the truth. Remember that. And that dude Hassan made a whole lot of lies about a nigga. You know what I'm saying? These other niggas, yeah, y'all could go suck the nigga dick. I get it. But he ain't gonna help y'all niggas blow. I'm looking at this nigga, this other nigga, bro, he got a channel. I'm on his channel, I'm looking at his platform. I'm like, okay, it's cool. But dude ain't gonna help you, bro. That's the thing I don't get. Dude ain't gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? Dude ain't help me. That nigga shared my shit. He didn't fly to Cali. He went to fucking New York and they did a fucking interview in New York, bro. Vlad wasn't there, bro. Hassan not going anywhere. He not going anywhere out of town. No Cali, no Texas, no nothing, bro. You know, that nigga's an envy. You gotta look, bro. He's an envious dude. And he just didn't like a nigga like me popping off. You gotta understand, niggas be having envy low key, bro. Like, he's jealous of the fact that I'm doing my thing. Shout out to my brother Q Butter, right? That nigga mad. He's salty about that. Because niggas is doing numbers and popping, and he can't get that type of traction because when a nigga came with that idea to him, he acted Hollywood with a nigga. He dubbed the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because when I brought that up and I called him two times to come, and the third time, you know, he just act like made a bunch of excuses. So I lost money. My man's lost money because we booked the studio and all that. So when you lose money and a nigga don't even pull up, don't even say you fuck with a nigga, don't show love and support a nigga platform, that right there just made me understand that, yo, nigga, you know, nigga fugazi. And then the corny shit he said about a nigga, oh, I'm not Bullis Gotti. And like, come on, bro. Like, all that wasn't necessary, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that he feeds off of niggas' energy. You know what I mean? And niggas support him. Like, and it's one thing I tell people. I don't motherfucking care about the other corny shit. Because if there's a will, there's a way. I don't need no man to show me how to be successful or do me. I'm going to do me regardless. You know? I'm different from these dudes on the internet. You know what I'm saying? These dudes can't do it on their own. You know, they need to go on a Hassan Campbell platform. And it don't even help them going on a nigga platform. You know what I'm saying? Cause he ain't telling niggas, yo, go sub to the homie. You know, help the homie out. Nah, he ain't doing that. I ain't need it. But he ain't doing that for the niggas that was supporting. You know, that nigga Ill Flow Spitter supported that nigga. So did motherfucking the homie Tigo, Billy, and Grams Fishburne. These niggas was supporting this nigga. And nigga was low-key hating on niggas. You know? So, he's a low-key hater, bro. He don't want to see no niggas shine and all that. Nah, I'm cool with Av, bro, but I'm doing my own thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the homie. Don't get twisted. But I'm doing my own thing. You know? I'm not like I told you, bro. I'm not begging for none of what these niggas begging for, bro. You hear me? These niggas is sad. They sad, bro. Okay? When you look at the Hassan nigga, and you just look at his platform, bro, his platform is a perfect example of a nigga that can't fucking get right. He mad at the world. He said, oh yeah, niggas shadow banning me, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody shadow banning that nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's just, he's in a delusional world. Just like when it comes to the street shit. Yo, I'm official Bronx, nigga. Yeah, I ran with this one. I ran with that one. But Them niggas that's them steppers out there, bro, they not saying you is official tissue gangster from the Bronx. They don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Hassan is a nigga that if he can't dominate the conversation, nigga, he don't want to talk. You feel me? He gotta dominate everything. You know what I'm saying? He sit on platforms with niggas, and if the conversation is not dominant, he leaving the platform. I'm like, damn, dog. Like, these niggas come on the channel, they having a conversation with you, and you just dip off the platform. Like, yeah, fuck these niggas, man. I don't know. Like, that's his mentality, bro. So that's why I tell people, you can't be surprised that dude fall out with niggas. Because you have to understand, he's a flaky individual. You know what I'm saying? He's emotional and he's flaky. He exposes himself for being flaky. You know? I just laugh. Because when dude be speaking on me, dog, man, I ain't worried about none of that, bro. That nigga be online talking that shit. Yeah, nigga violated my mom. Like, nigga, you violate my family and all that. For what, my nigga? But I told you, dude is jealous of a nigga situation, bro. He doesn't like that I can get conversation with the see, this nigga want conversation with the rappers, with the celebrities. You know what I'm saying? He want those relationships because you gotta understand, he feeds on that type of shit. When he can't get those type of relationships, bro, he feels some type of way. That's why he bang on these niggas. Start screaming them niggas' names. Yo, fuck that nigga, yo. Yo, fuck that nigga. That nigga, yo. Like, come on, bro. Tell the motherfuckers the truth. You mad at them niggas because you want to be in the conversation. You want the celebrity fucking status with them niggas. She ain't want that celebrity status, my nigga. He wouldn't be talking about them niggas. So I don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. Niggas gonna respect me because who the fuck I am, bro. I talk the way I talk and I say what the fuck I say and I mean what I say. And niggas respect that. But when you a sucker and a cloud chaser, what you expect? You gonna do sucker shit. Sucker niggas gonna do sucker shit, bro. You hear me? Sucker niggas gonna do sucker shit. Niggas is suckers, bro. That nigga know he a sucker. Niggas don't know him. Like, he always trying to make himself known. Know you. That's why niggas Candace. That's why I say the nigga is a paid agent. Because when niggas can't verify you, can't speak on who you are, come on, bro. They don't know who you is. You don't hear none of these dudes screaming, yo, yeah, yeah, that nigga Hassan, a real nigga, son. Yeah, we know that nigga. You don't see nobody posting up a picture with that dude. You don't see nobody saying anything. All you seeing is a dude telling you stories that's not true. That nigga's a paid agent. His spirit ain't clean because he plays workshop, bro. A nigga that heart is clean and spirit is right, bro, he not gonna wish the bad luck on niggas. He not gonna pray for the downfall of anybody. You know, all these dudes, like the dude Reggie Wright, Hassan, Campbell, Candace, Owens, these are people that play in the devil's workshop. Remember that, yo. Remember that. You heard? Niggas playing that devil workshop for real. And I keep trying to tell y'all, man, all you gotta do is look at a character's, just look at them, my nigga, and you gonna see. You gonna see. Now let me get back to what I was saying about let me get to this thing about the Candace Owens thing. So when I watch Candace Owens, it's like I watch Hassan Campbell. She's another agent. You know, this is a chick that 1 minute she tell, like her story is just the byproduct of a person that is created. When you create it and they create a storyline for you, that's how you know these motherfuckers is agents, bro. They gotta have a storyline. All of them. Hassan's storyline is fucking bambada. Candace Owens' storyline is she dealt with racism when she was in high school, and then she woke up one day and say, oh, racism ain't real, and become a Trump supporter. After she was a Black Lives Matter supporter, after she was a fucking supporter of BLM, after she was a anti-Trump, after she made a whole website goes, destroys, can't make no money from the website. You know what I'm saying? The website is no more. She can't make no bread off of that, right? So because she can't make no more bread off the website, what do? She becomes this ultra conservative online. And her becoming an ultra conservative turns into this whole new person, right? But remember, she wasn't a conservative. She didn't have that conservative mindset in the beginning. It came to her because, like I tell everybody online, when you going through hardship times with your money and everything ain't working for you in life, you start switching your tune up. Your tune starts switching. And that's what happened to Candace Owens. That's what even happened with Hassan. The tunes start switching up when the bank accounts start changing up. Because when they was doing their own thing, they wasn't talking like that. You know? You gotta remember, these people infiltrate. Infiltration is real. They already be federal. So they giving a script. And they playbook is they playbook. Tasha K giving a script. Look at Tasha K. She was giving a script. All these motherfuckers is giving scripts, yo. It ain't the other way around. They giving scripts, my nigga. They giving scripts. They don't believe everything they saying, bro. They there to fearmonger you. They there to push their narratives on you. They there to get their bag by any means necessary. So that means they have to say certain crazy shit or do certain crazy shit that when them cameras go off, they don't give a fuck about none of that. If these people cared about all this shit that they say they care about, they would be saving the world. They wouldn't be online. But they're giving scripts. See a real motherfucker that ain't sleeping is gonna tell you the facts. Candace Owens giving a script. They like stupid motherfuckers. Cause they can manipulate stupid motherfuckers. Hassan Campbell, he like stupid dodo niggas. So he can manipulate. You know what Hassan told me? And this is what always had me skeptic about him. He said, yo, Bullets. Said it's on the phone. Now, advice I thought I would hear from a nigga would be, yo, Bullets, you need to just keep doing your content and keep doing that. This nigga told me on the phone, he said, yo, you playing. He said, yo, son, this is what you need to do, Gotti. You need to go diss these motherfuckers, get your name known off of them, and after you diss them, your channel gonna blow. Now, from a nigga that got that many subscribers, why is you telling me to diss niggas to get my channel popping and not do content? That's how I base my channel off of doing content. He talking about dissing YouTube niggas to get my channel big. And I never could understand that logic. But then I understood the logic why he said that, because that's how he was getting his channel to be big. By dissing niggas, he built his channel. His channel was not a channel that was built off of straight up content. It was built off of straight up nonsense. And that's why you always saw beef, drama. Because that was his method. Because he was the agent of chaos. So when they speak about me, everything was about clout with him. That's why I told y'all, y'all keep believing that nigga if y'all want to. When he do them live streams where the motherfuckers come up there, you see he don't do StreamYards no more. You know why he don't do that? Because he don't want to get showed up. And that's why he deleted those lives. Because dude don't stand on what he tell y'all he stand on. He don't stand on that. His thing is, he's a clout demon. And he'll do anything in his power to be a clout demon. So, it is what it is, man. It's your boy Bullets Gotti. It's been weird. It's been real. And, like I told y'all, man, be mindful of the people that you support on this YouTube shit. You know, all these motherfuckers is weirdos and liars. And like when y'all see Hassan, man, just ask the nigga, yo, son, what happened to that fake? What happened to the police case, bro? With the hammer, nigga. What happened to that? Because I think you told. I know you told Hassan. You're a rat. You're an informant. I know you is. You don't got to tell me. You need to just tell them. It is what it is.